This is Dave Daly for NewportOregonTV.com. We are here on the docks of the Coast Guard station here in Newport, Oregon, which is proudly a Coast Guard city, USA city, one of 12 across the country. And we're going to bring you a really neat interview about this significant Coast Guard vessel here. And we're going to interview Petty Officer Joe Voekler, who is stationed here. And Joe, for audiences, tell us how this boat came into service and why it's so unique.
Well, it came into service in June 1956. This is one of the 4 motor lifeboats that the Coast Guard actually designed for themselves through Curtis Bay, Maryland shipyard back when we were still building our own boats. Like I said, one of 4 up and down the West Coast. It operates in a unique environment. It's capable of doing what nothing else but the other 3 boats like it are able to do.
And it's just amazing that this boat was designed by our servicemen who had to go out into these oceans. Yeah. And they don't even make them like this anymore. And it just went through an overhaul, and it was done by these officers and crew here in Depot Bay refurbished this vessel. And how does it feel to be able to be taught by your mentors or the previous people of the Coast Guard who taught you younger people how to maintain these? What a great story. How does it feel to be able to service this boat?
Well, it's pretty significant. I mean, I started working on these in April of 2003 when I first transferred to Washington from the East Coast. That's when I first started learning about the 52-foot motor lifeboat. On that side of the world, all you see is pictures of them. You hear rumors. You don't know a whole lot about them until you actually experience them firsthand, and you've had the chance to work at a D-13 surf unit and actually get to feel what it's like to ride one, drive one, experience what it's capable of and what it can do.
And, you know, these boats are designed for the most roughest conditions, and this is actually a larger scale of the historical boat up on the front lawns, but was there anything that you found as a big challenge when you did the retrofit?
Just a typical normal stuff. I mean, it's a steel hull boat. Like the boat behind you is an aluminum hull, so they're much easier to maintain. Where a steel hull, you have the common problems of running rust, deterioration over time, and just the fact that it was built in 1956. So she's got a few years on her now.
Well, we're so proud to have the oldest boat, the first that was put into service, and you've made it look just fantastic, and it's an honor to be able to interview you today and hear about the rich legacy that we have with the Coast Guard here in Newport. We're so glad that you're here. We're glad that you call this community your home, and the entire crew that work here. And check out the URL on screen to learn more information about the Coast Guard. But thanks for sharing with us about this amazing vessel, and it's got some new engines I heard coming as well, correct?
Correct. It's got a new portside main in it at the moment. Yeah. And new paint, new looks.
All right. So they're looking excellent here on the Coast Guard in Newport. Thank you for talking with us, Petty Officer Voekler. And for more great stories here in Newport, visit NewportOregonTV.com. Thank you.